Hi. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm a teacher of sorts. It's a little non-conventional, sure. I teach various things. Usually it has something to do with social justice. There's nothing wrong with being a social justice warrior. Teachers have souls. You respect women on my channel. I don't care what you call me. I'm right. And you're wrong. I want respect for gingers and women and everyone across the world. I am not racist at all. I'm the most unracist man in the world. I am proud to be a ginger. This is not a fucking joke. No! I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Because I'm fighting for not just my rights as a minority, a ginger, I'm fighting for your rights as well. You'll see. I am proud to be a ginger. I am proud to be a ginger. None of you can stop me from being who I am.
Copper, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Look, honestly, if you don't want to stream, then don't stream.
I want to stream, sweetie. I want to stream, okay? Okay, as long as the stream is ending pages up there, the microphone doesn't go through.
Alright, sweetie, well listen, between you and me, after the stream is over, if you're good and you are able to go through the stream and be good, okay, and hard, and work hard for me, then I'll make you hard later. I know it's hard now, but I'll make you hard later.
You're so cheeky. Speaking of cheeks, I'd love to get in your cheeks.
Oh, you're so fucking cheeky yourself. Alright, now you go and teach a good class. Okay? Don't let them run you off. Because you're much stronger than them. Okay?
I can't stop them, that's the problem.
Why don't you just ban them?
I don't know how to ban them! I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I don't know how to ban that!
No, they can't hear us, okay? As long as the stream is ending pages up there, the microphone doesn't go through. I don't think, anyway.
I'm the toaster fucker, and I have an egg-shaped head. I saw toasters. This is not acceptable. Who would win? Virgin toaster fucker or a Chad Clow? Chad Clow. I look at toasters and think, oh, I look the fuck that toaster. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a virgin toaster fucker. Virgin toaster fucker. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I look like a fucking egg. I'm a hippopotamus. Hippopotamus.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that introduction. Hello, all of you. How are you doing at home? My name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday from 2 to 4 and 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I talk about a very wide variety of topics here on my YouTube channel. It usually falls under the umbrella of social justice. But we also game sometimes. We'll do a video reaction Friday where I'll react to people's videos. And yeah, well, tonight I wanted to do this. I wanted to do a few things, and I wanted to highlight a few things. And I have taken the time. For a couple hours now before this class started. I started around 6 o'clock, and I sat down and I wanted to save the images, the PNG files, the transparent images of every, well, not every emoji, there are so many, but all of these emojis that I felt were problematic, okay, that I felt like were either unnecessary, we needed to get rid of them, or we needed to update them to make them more PC or more woke. I felt like some of the emojis were very problematic, so I wanted to take time to update them. For those of you who might be aware, I am the reason that we have ginger emojis on your iPhone. I spearheaded the movement, and there are still the news articles that were published internationally online. You can Google ginger emoji, actually, and you'll see the articles that pop up, and if you click them, you will see my face in the articles. I was one of the major, the largest and loudest voices to spearhead that movement, and I enacted change. There are many reasons why people call me the Martin Luther King Jr. of gingers, but that is just one of the many reasons. I have been one of the loudest voices, maybe not loudest, but you know, I'm a champion for social justice, and I want to enact change for civil rights, not just redheads, but people around the world. So I have the reason I say that is not to humble brag. The reason I mention that is because I want to tell you I have a previous, a very particular history with emojis and emoji culture. It is my opinion, and I have stated this before, that emojis are the world's newest, and I would say the fastest growing language. It is an international, universal language. You don't have to speak a certain language to understand someone using an emoji. I could be typing in Mandarin or Chinese. I could be typing in Chinese or any kind of Asian language or Spanish language, typing it out. You might not understand that. But if I were to put like a middle finger emoji or a laughing emoji, you would understand that. So the point is that it is a universal, it is a very fast growing language. And everyone, regardless of your age, many people, millions of people around the world, in fact, billions, I would say, use the emojis. And, yeah, so it's important that we, as much as we, not police, but as much as we think about, how woke we can be in society and posting on social media, I think that being woke, I think emojis can be woke as well. Awokies. How about that? I call them awokies. Just a little joke. But, pardon me. So, to give you a quick example, I wanted to just show you one. Okay, I'll just show you a quick example of what we're going to be looking at tonight. So, and you'll see all these tabs up here. There's many, I've taken the liberty of, all of these are original, a lot of these are original drawings by me. But I'm just going to show you one example. So this is the white fist emoji. Now, drop a 111 in the live chat if you don't see anything wrong with this emoji. I'm just curious. Does anybody see anything wrong with this emoji? If you don't, drop a 111. I'm just curious how many of you. I'm not calling you anything. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just curious. If you have anything wrong, if you don't see anything wrong with this, if you see nothing wrong with this, drop a 111 in the live chat, okay? Now we do see some people. M. Rodriguez, Jeremy L., Mac Freeman, Paul Robinson, Biggest Brain Damage, Brandon Werser, that car guy, Evil Dan, of course, Dark Evie, and a few Summer 21, and a few other people are saying that there's nothing wrong with this. Well, I'm here to tell you that you could be wrong. Unfortunately,
I'd love penis.
Okay,
I'd love penis, cause I fancy one. Anyone.
I'm actually in the middle of doing a presentation.
This is boring, so I go
Just breathe in and out. It's fine. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to educate you. I am a teacher, and so I teach. I am not a fucking clown. You are the clowns, class clowns. And I find you to be incredibly... I find you to be incredibly... It's laughable how frustrating I find you people. Okay?
You are an idiot!
God, you are so cringe and disgusting.
Shut up! Sorry, everyone. I genuinely apologize. By the way, do we have any new students with us tonight? Drop a 222 in the live chat if you're a new student. And if you are dropping a 222, welcome to the class. I hope that all of you are having a pleasant night. And please excuse any of the fucking idiots who might make their make their little comments on the screen. Just ignore them, okay? I know that there are many of you who are grateful and excited for these classes, and I'm happy that some of you are here, and I'm happy that you are willing to listen and learn.
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger. You better run. about your soul. I'm just a pale, freckled ginger.
I'm not clicking that video. Stop. So, at first you see that there's nothing wrong with this emoji. Okay, everyone? Please pay attention to the class. Thank you. So annoying. So you don't really see anything wrong with this emoji, right? But in actuality, there is something wrong. It is the symbol of white power. Now, it's when you hold up the fist. Okay, for example, if you are a how do I say this? If you're a person of color, if you're a black person or an African American, holding up that fist, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to think. Obviously, that is not my position. I'm also a person of color, but I'm not black.
I'm just a
I know that
fucking kid, and I got a big ass head. I'm always crying, I'm kind.
I am trying
Class clowns
to
go nuts
talk
to make this a W strum W W W W W W W W W W W W W W W W W W W W W.
I said to stop it! CopperCab! Quit it! Nobody likes it when I get interrupted, okay? Nobody, especially me, appreciates it. So quit! Back to the point. Okay, please do not put white power emojis in the live chat, okay? Now, there are other examples, and I could show you them. But I wanted to just start this out. We haven't gotten to that yet, okay? I'm still introducing the stream. So, you people, you see this emoji, okay? And you don't think anything of it. But it is actually a white power emoji, and it is one of the emojis that I think needs to go. There are emojis that need to go, and that is one of them. And there are a few others, and I'll show you them. Okay.
Song. I like
Dan,
to sing.
I am talking!
I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
Hey, can we please stop
What's
abusing
so
the
bad about the closed white fist? You know the
It's
black
fucking
power fist
racist.
is the same, right? White pride worldwide, white pride worldwide,
Wrong!
white pride worldwide, white pride
Shut up!
worldwide.
You are a
White
fucking
boy
racist
summer.
bigot! You are a racist fucking white male. Stop it! Shut up! Well, I don't know if you're a white male, but I know you're a fucking racist. If you say white pride, that shit is racist. What is white pride anyway? You don't even have a culture. Anyway, moving on. The point is, okay, again, let me just not one more time, but okay, so you don't see anything wrong, right? Well, if you just look a little bit closer, okay, maybe look, I'm a person of color, and I can't speak for all people of color, but like that, it could be seen as offensive, okay? And there are other emojis that I'm gonna highlight tonight, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna break it down into 3 sections, okay? I might get a little, I don't know. I might go back and forth, I don't know. But basically there are 3 things, 3 categories that I have broken this up into. Well, not broken it up, but okay. Anyway, emojis that need to leave. We need to get rid of certain emojis. Emojis that we need, I've done art for all of these. So emojis that need to go, like the white power fist, okay? Emojis that need to go. Emojis that we need, okay? Or that we need updated, okay? And what was the other one? Oh, and emojis that we have that I'm glad that we have. Emojis that I'm happy that they have updated. These are great moves for social justice, for inclusivity, for inclusion. The LGBTQIA+, well, we'll talk about that in a moment with the pregnant man emoji, of course. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about all of these emojis. But before we even get to any of the emojis, which we will get to, like here, okay? And I have almost like a PowerPoint slide here. Like, I can click through each tab, and I know what I'm going to say. So please, I've spent a couple of hours before this class started, before the stream started, getting this all together. So please respect me by not interrupting the fucking class and show me some fucking respect. The respect I deserve!
I am cow, I am cow, I am cow,
Okay. What did I fucking say? What did I just say? Copper Ginge. Okay. You know what? Let's prove to Copper Ginge that we don't want him here. Drop a 111 in the live. You know what? No. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you think Copper Ginge is funny and you think it's hilarious when he interrupts a perfectly fine lesson. And you think that kind of shit is funny. Okay? Drop a 222 in the live chat if you don't think it's funny for people to interrupt someone when they have set up. I have spent like 2 to 3 hours getting all this set up. I've got notes I have taken here for the fucking class. I have gotten notes, and I have my wife, Aubrey, help me. Even though she begrudgingly helped me. She didn't think that there was a point. She's like, there are bigger issues. And I'm like, no. Well, she didn't say that there are bigger issues, but you could tell. She seemed like inconvenienced. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, listen. Folks, I need you all to drop a 222 to let Copper Ginge and Dan and others know abusing a bot is not funny, and you're not going to stand up for it anymore, okay? Show me some support. I need it. Now, as I was saying, yes, so before we get to the emojis, I also want to touch on another sensitive topic. So, trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning for anyone who is sensitive to trans, I'm going to be talking about a pregnant man. I'm going to talk about the pregnant male emoji, which it ties into the emoji thing. And because just this past week, Apple has released the pregnant man emoji. If you go on your phone, if you've updated your iPhones and your iOS, you may have the emoji now for pregnant men. And pregnant person, though. Not just men. Pregnant person. So that is like a non-binary. It is not meant to be. It's meant to be kind of a gender-neutral emoji. Which, by the way, gender-neutral emojis, hello, that is beautiful. And we need more of those. More gender-neutral everything, really. Gender-neutral clothing. Gender-neutral toys. Gender-neutral emojis. Gender-neutral, all that stuff. Nail polish. Makeup. They shouldn't market makeup just to one gender. When you go to a Walmart or a grocery store or wherever you go, wherever you shop, a mall, it's like they are targeting certain genders specifically, okay, for makeup. Men can wear makeup too, as well as non-binary people. And I find it offensive, to be frank with you, that they... Excuse me?
You're a fucking cunt.
Excuse me? I'm in the middle of a talk. I'm talking.
Interrupting is fun. No,
it's not fucking fun to interrupt! You're pissing me off right now! Copper Ginge!
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
In your St. Patrick's Day is racist video, you clearly say, and I quote, "What if there was a Black People Day where we ate nothing but fried chicken and watermelon?" Pretty sure that's pretty racist and makes you look ignorant, you stupid simp.
Cameron. First of all, I'm like the furthest thing from... First of all, I'm not a racist. I'm not even white, so how could I...
ginger males to Greenland.
I'm not even white! How can I even be racist? I'm not a white male.
Also,
Excuse
is it ironic
me, I'm
that you want a
talking right
ginger
now!
paradise in an area literally colored white as fast as the eye
Brass
can
bus!
see?
Shut
It's
up!
a carrot in one swallow, bro.
Shut up! Nobody finds you funny, brass bus! Send all biological ginger males to Greenland. First of all, you don't determine where ginger males go? And you don't know biological ginger males? Oh, so you want to keep redheaded women. That's what you're saying. See, you're a fucking predator. You're a piece of shit. You're a bigot.
You know what that is?
Let's
I
get
saw Greg's vagina. I got a man.
This is not going to happen. Not tonight.
Come on, Greg.
Not tonight. I'm not playing your games tonight.
We must get rid of some emojis.
Dan!
Get rid of
Shut up!
emojis. They don't deserve emoticon because you are a small minority. You don't even count on the census.
Excuse me. Oh my. Okay. Okay. No, not okay. It's not okay. Dan, Brassbus, Jake from Steak fucking Farm. And Copper Ginge and the rest of you, shut up! I have spent 2 hours of my day, busy, important day. Every day is important. Every day I am busy. And today, I was incredibly busy, and I was getting together an itinerary, a class curriculum, okay? And I'm not gonna have you little bigots come in here and try to squander what could be otherwise a beautiful, educational, and fruitful, not fruitful, that's the wrong word, a beneficial class, okay? Just because, see, this is just like real life, like offline class clowns. A few smartasses in the back of the class are cracking jokes and being annoying and interrupting the teacher when there are actual students who want to make something of themselves, who want to succeed in society and actually become someone who is important and good for society. Well, not important, but you know what I mean. Like, there are students that want to learn, that come to school every day because they want to make a better opportunity for themselves and their family, and they want to earn or work, and they want to gain wisdom. And then you have the smartasses who come from fucking trash. Well, I'm not going to say who come from trash, because maybe they have great parents, but they're just fucking, maybe they hang out with, not fucking, but like they hang out with the wrong fucking people, and you know, you never know, okay? The point is, folks, these class clowns, okay, they need to go. Earlier, the class was very cool. I was able to get through most of it before the fucking internet fucked up. Please, no more. Please, no more of these. This needs to stop.
Bark, 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 bark.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Copper, men do not have... Okay, you know what? I'm going to call Meemaw right now. Drop a one in the live chat. You know what? I'm going to tell you what right now. I'm going to tell you what right now. I'm going to give you pieces of shit 3 chances to shut up! And if you don't, I'm going to FaceTime my Meemaw and I'll have her give you a dressing down. And I don't mean sexually. Obviously. Not your clothing. I will have her tell you off, and then guess what? I'll ask Meemaw on the phone, on stream, I'll ask my grandma, can men get pregnant and have babies? And guess what she'll say? Guess what she'll say? She'll say, why, of course. And I'll tell you why. Because my Meemaw is a wise woman, and she doesn't lie. And she's a southern, well, not that being southern has anything to do with it. Now, she has called me a simp in the past, but she has corrected that mistake, and she no longer calls me such. Now, I want to say this to all of you, okay? Men can get pregnant, okay? Before we get to the emojis, as you can see in the title and in the main screen here, there's 2 topics. Can men have babies, and are emojis problematic? Well, first question, can men have babies? Well, I'm here to tell you. I am cow, I am cow, I am cow. Hear me so fucking annoying. This is so absolutely obnoxious.
The real reason you dislike white fists is because you have experienced an abundance of them pummeling your tiny face in the schoolyard. The white man's wrath will befall the ginger vermin when we send you all to the camps to be cast into
You're
oblivion.
not sending shit to camps! Copper Ginge, you fucking... You sound like a Nazi talking about camps. Copper Ginge, you're not funny. You're an asshole. Why is there a W on? More like L, because you lose. You're not getting any W's. W. No, you're a loser. Fuck you. Now stop. Okay? Copper Ginge, quit. Learn your lesson.
I'd love penis. I'd love penis. 'Cause I fancy one. Anyone.
What the fuck is a sussy? Whatever. Anyway. So, the short answer is yes. Men can get pregnant. Okay? And there are many images of pregnant men. And in fact, there is a new show coming out on Netflix called He Is Expecting, I believe. There is, of course, this gentleman here. Wonderful. This is beautiful. This is natural. Well, it's not that it's natural. It is, well, it is natural. Pregnancy is natural. But, like, there's a new, so here's the emojis, of course. The case for a pregnant male emoji, of course. That's ABC News. One of the wonderful Netflix show. Here, hold on. Then there's a new show that's come out recently. The official, well, I've never seen the trailer. In fact, you know what? Let's do that now. Hold on one second. What we'll do is we'll actually play the, we'll play the trailer.
Well, get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans. Well, get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans.
Drop a 111 in the chat if you want 16-bit Pete to pork Dolores meme issues in a hot tub filled with Pepto-Bismol with
You're
the Star
not funny,
Wars
Jake.
playing in the background.
Blah 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 blah. I'll just interrupt you. I'll just interrupt you, asshole. Nobody. Okay, please be sensitive. Okay, we are fixing to watch a trailer for the upcoming Netflix show He's Expecting. Okay, that's the name of the show here. Let's put it in the little theater room here. Okay. This is He's Expecting, main trailer for Netflix.
50年ほど前、世界各地で男性に
Hold on. Instances of male cisgender pregnancies were reported. What? Wow. So, male cisgender pregnancies were reported. Interesting.
妊娠の報告が相次ぎました。檜山さん、あなたは妊娠しています。
妊娠？
Pregnant. Wow.
Okay. 完璧だな、檜山。ありがとうございます。
So 50 years ago, apparently, I don't know, is this a documentary or not? I'm not sure. So 50 years ago, apparently, cisgender men were also getting pregnant. So I don't know what's happened. I'm sure cisgender men can get pregnant though.
子供持つとか現実的に無理です。来る時いつも遅いよね。
ごめん、仕事がいい。
私健太郎の彼女じゃないんだからさ。
俺たち相性いいでしょ。
An unexpected pregnancy. Is this cisgender male pregnancy?
男の人が子
We've reached a great era where men can give birth. Wow.
供産んでくれるなんていい時代になったよね。思わず私の子なのって言っちゃった。それ男が言うやつ。
中絶同意書。秋の言ってることってさ、その辺の男どもと一緒だよ。一日中吐き気するし、上司にも睨まれてるし、すでに生活に支障出てんの。
ごめんごめん。それどうしたんですか?
Oh, he's lactating. Well, anyway, if they, if they do need like an English dub, if they need me to, well, I don't know if they would want me to do the English dub. Well, I could probably do an English dub, maybe. I don't want to offend them.
You're getting to be a big boy.
Excuse me? Please, we are trying to watch a video right now, and when you donate that covers the screen, we're trying to watch this, okay? Please stop.
Are you dumb? A guy cannot take a fucking baby, you ginger-shaped egghead.
First of all, First of all, men can have babies, and don't call me a fucking egghead.
Men can get pregnant.
Don't call me an egghead.
How far along are you now, Mr.
What
Copper?
now? Hold on, you're right. Jen D says you're right. Men can get pregnant. How far along are you now, Mr. Copper? Okay, smartass. Well, not okay. I'm not fucking pregnant. Okay, and that's not to say that I couldn't get pregnant. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, is it possible? Just watch the fucking video and shut the hell up. Here, maybe I'll try doing a dub here. What? Breasts. Milk comes out, right? Indeed. Do you want to know? If you're here, let me turn it down a little bit. I don't want to speak over the Asian people. They're fellow POCs. I'll just let it play. What kind of a man gets pregnant? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, look, it's class clowns. There are class clowns in the restaurant harassing the gentleman. The pregnant. Look, oh look, it's a couple of class clowns right here. Fuck you, bigot. We are watching a fucking video.
So you want
Trey,
to get pregnant?
Stop. So I want to get... No, I'm not saying I want to get pregnant. I'm just saying, I don't know. Is it possible? Possibly. All of you, please stop, okay? We're in the middle of watching a trailer. There's not even a minute left. Can you just be, like, respectful for once in your lives?
うちの会社の仕事しない？シンガポールで。
向こうに住まなきゃできないよね。
こういうキャリアの積み方したかったんじゃないの？これ以上限界です。
Are you done?
Stop! I will never learn. You are doomed to die painfully. Ha 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 ha. Fiddly
you're
diddly
not
fiddly diddly
you're not
buttocks
cool.
buttocks Heidi ho copper McCanus willy bum bum ball sack sized nipples squirty worty bubble gum piggy wiggy egghead stinky stinky smelly blob copper chode.
Quit it! Quit! I don't think you're cute. You're not being funny. Shut up. We haven't even gotten to the emojis yet that I've taken so much time to do. Shh.
すいません。
やめるだなんて無茶を言うな。
I'm not gonna cry.
逃げる。これ以上限界です。すいません。
やめるだなんて無茶を言うな。
俺は逃げる癖がついちゃってんのかな。
俺がどうしようと秋には関係ないよね。子供も秋が産むわけじゃないんだし。
Oh.
結婚しよ
う。That's so sweet.
結婚はまたね。
なるほどなるほどっていうか。らしさって何なんですかね。父親らしさ、母親らしさ。そういうので人を縛る必要ってなくないですか。
この子に誇れる母親になりたいって思ったの。
思いがけないことが人生には起こるんですよ。
Wow, that is a powerful image right there. Hold on one second. I need to see that again.
思ったの。
思いがけないことが人生には。
Look at that. That is a powerful image right there. Just a pregnant, a cisgender man, you know, and they're pregnant. That is, wow.
起こるんですよ。
Netflix. Wow. April 21st of April, so it's out now. A couple days ago. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting, isn't it? Well, anyway, look, the I don't want to say the quick and skinny of it because that's kind of fat. I don't like people say, "What's the quick and skinny?" Well, that's kind of fat shamey, you know? I don't like that phrase, but I'll say, just, you know, look, men can get pregnant, y'all. Trans men, I don't know about cisgender men, but, it could be possible. It could be, you know what, I'm just gonna call Meemaw. I'm gonna call my grandmother real quick, and I'm gonna ask her what she thinks. Let's ask Meemaw. Let's ask Meemaw what she thinks. I'm sure she'll have an opinion. My Meemaw is very opinionated. If she'll answer the phone. Meemaw, I wanted to ask you a question. I'm on stream right now.
Okay.
Say hello to everyone. Oh. And my phone just died. One moment. Let me grab my wife. Let me grab my wife's phone. Hold on. Aubrey. Let me borrow your phone. Is your Bluetooth plugged into it? Meemaw, I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
Okay. Do you think... First of all, say hello to everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Okay. Do you think that men can get pregnant?
If they've had surgery.
If they've had surgery, men can get pregnant?
If they've had surgery making them implanted, I guess they could. I don't think you could under normal circumstances.
That's an interesting opinion. Well, I appreciate your insight into the matter. And, yeah, I just appreciate it. By the way, did you hear that Belle Delphine is back on the internet?
Yes.
Are you excited? Because I messaged you like 100 times about it, but are you excited for me?
I'm always excited for you.
Well, thank you, Meemaw. I love you.
I love you.
All right, I'll call you after I end the stream, okay?
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. You see, folks? Even Meemaw. Well, she did say that under normal circumstances they can't, but she says she doesn't know. I don't know. But the point is, folks,
gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Hey Cooper da Pooper Scooper. What it do main? I heard this lesson tonight was about trans lot lizards looking like a constipated mess. Luckily for you, I'm at wedding, but I just wanted to say
if you're at a wedding,
big bennies.
First of all, please do not refer to anybody as a lot lizard. Ginger ale is racist. Shut up! Do not refer to people as lot lizards, you piece of shit bigot! And if you're at a wedding, why are you on your fucking phone? I mean, I'm not here to police you. But, like, maybe have some respect for other people. Have respect for me. Have respect for the bride and the bride. Or the groom and groom. Or bride and groom. Or whatever pronouns they have. You know what? Like, because remember, gay people can get married too. All right, y'all? But anyway, listen. What is Brass Bus saying? First of all, and also, Ginger Ale is racist. Do not call me Koopa. Don't call me Koopa. My name is Copper. And I'm not a Poopa Scoopa. Prick. I am not a shit! I do not pick up shit! Okay? Okay, don't... Whatever. Anyway. You're a fucking weirdo. Don't call me a pooper scooper! Brass Bus. Sucks Netflix is shutting down their animation studios versus making and keeping crap like Prego Man shows. Brass Bus, first of all, it does suck that they are shutting down their animation studios. But... Prego Man? That sounds like a little racist. Or not racist, but a little, transphobic. You know? You're being a fucking bigot. I don't know why you choose to be this way, but you do, I guess. I don't know. But no, we need shows. We need more inclusivity. We need more, shows that highlight other cultures and other types of people. The world is a big place. It's a beautiful place. It's full of all kinds of people. And it's a big spectrum, like a rainbow, like the LGBT flag, you know, the LGBTQIA+, lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders, genderqueer, intersex, asexual, and so on. And we should have shows that represent and help highlight all kinds of people. So you shouldn't say things like that. It's very insensitive. It is very rude.
Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me. No, you shut the fuck up, Titanium. You shut the fuck up.
Dear
Fuck
Mr.
you!
Copper, I'd like to entertain-educate you.
You don't entertain-educate shit!
2 fingers in Mama's slime box. Her mouth sucking my cock like a hard carrot. Her bush trimmed. My tongue making that slime box ooze like a broken bottle of mutagen.
What is
she
wrong
calls me
with
Daddy
you, Titanium Taxi?
Cameron!
Gross!
Cameron!
You are a piece of shit! You're
also,
disgusting.
I want all the classmates
Don't talk about my grandma like that.
It's a civil duty to ensure we keep humor alive and not let lot lizards take over our free world.
No.
Please
The
recall
class
all the
clowns
as
need to stop interrupting my class.
I'd love
Please
penis. I love penis, 'cause I fancy one. Anyone.
You don't want the classmates to interrupt, okay? It's not funny. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you think it's funny when classmates interrupt, because I don't. Drop a 222 if you think they should respect me, respect the class, and respect the lessons. You know, when you disrespect me when I'm in the middle of teaching about these sensitive subject matters, you know, you're disrespecting the subject matter as well. Fuck you, Evil Dan. That comment is you're awful. Anyway, what is this?
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Respect me. All of you, you're acting just like Elon fucking dumbass Musk. Which, by the way, Elon Musk, this is what Elon Musk tweeted earlier today, by the way. This is the latest tweet on Elon Musk. Yeah, the guy who's about to, but the guy who's about to buy Twitter. His last tweet, Elon Musk, in case you need to lose a boner fast. The richest man in the world, a monster created by capitalism. And this is what he tweeted. This is what he tweeted. You think that shit's funny? Because I don't! I find it to be very transphobic. It's fucking offensive. It's awful! Drop a 333 in the live chat if you think shit like this is funny. Because I don't. It's fucking awful. It's transphobic. Anyway, Cameron Walker, give us one person, just one person that calls you an MLK of gingers. Other than you, by the way, go woke, go broke. I'm not going to read the rest of this comment. I'm not going to read the rest of this comment. First of all, no, I don't like the phrase go woke, go broke. Because let me tell you something, jackass. A lot of Hollywood, a lot of LA, well, not LA, not Hollywood, but, there's a reason why a lot of tech media and tech, they're like, oh, woke, woke, woke. Yeah, woke people are successful. So that's the contrary of what you're saying. Okay? By the way, going woke isn't about money. I'm sure that a lot of people lost money back in the day during the more racist periods of America when people would say things like, all people are created equal and should be treated equally. You think white people, there were racist white people that wouldn't go to those business establishments because they were saying such controversial things? All people should be treated equally? You mean all people should be able to go where they want to go and shop where they want to shop? Oh, how controversial. I'm being sarcastic, but the point is, I'm mocking, I'm not mocking. The point is that the times are changing, and they're changing whether you like it or not. And just like the times are changing, so should these emojis. Because emojis are the fastest growing language in the world. Emojis transcend written like English and Spanish and French and Japanese and Korean. Anyone can understand a laughing emoji, a sad, a crying emoji. Okay? They're like little, you know what they're kind of like? They're kind of like modern day hieroglyphs. They're symbols. And they can connect all people across the world, across borders. Emojis need to be woke. I'm just saying, I know some people are gonna cringe. I know some people will be like, you can't be, Copper, you are jumping the shark, or you're cringe, you must be joking. No. Emojis should be woker. Emojis should be woke, because we need the world to know that bigotry is not welcome anymore in 2022. And many people, and by the way, Cameron Walker, fuck you. Many people call me the Martin Luther King Jr. of ginger people. Jackass. Martin Luther King Ginger. Anyway, let's just move on. Okay, let's forget about the bigots. Let's not pay them any attention.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Let's start. I'm ignoring. What is this Copper Ginge saying? Joking aside, you are correct. Men can actually get pregnant. Like the guy with the mustache and chin rolls you spoke to earlier on the phone. First of all, that was not a guy with a mustache or chin rolls. You're a rude piece of shit. Copper Ginge, you are not allowed to use the robot. You're not allowed to comment in the live chat. You are not allowed to attend this class. Leave the class. Sir, ma'am, them, whatever your pronouns. Leave. You're not welcome. You are not welcome here, Copper Ginge. Anyway.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long.
Copper Ginge and the rest of the class clowns are not welcome on this stream. You're not welcome here. You all need to go. You're not welcome.
Copper, let me educate you on the birds and the bees. The daddy sticks the sausage into the meat curtains and it makes a baby. Unless it's a ginger, then you pluck them from the ground like little turnips. 2 genders. 2 genders. Type A 222 for 2.
There is more than 2 genders, based Giga Chad! I don't know why you're even here. Giga Chad, don't you have some, well, I don't want you going out there and harassing some poor woman. I don't want you to do any of that. So if you being here prevents you from being out there harassing people or women or whatever, well, no, actually, I don't want you here either. You need to go fuck yourself, Giga Chad. You're not funny. No one thinks you're funny. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you think that base Giga Chad is funny. No, do not drop a 222 for 2 genders. Ignore Giga Chad. Everyone dropping 222, you're a fucking bigot. You're a fucking bigot, just so you know. You know what? Let me just go ahead and put the chat. I'm going to put the chat on the screen. I'm going to put the chat on the screen so everyone can see who's a bigot. So when it comes time to cancel some people, we'll know we can play this stream back and we'll see it on the screen. We'll see it on the screen. If you're dropping 222s right now for 2 genders, just so you know, if your name's over here with a 222 next to it, guess what? You're going to get canceled. You're going to get canceled. And you can act like you don't care, but I'm sure you do. I'm sure you fucking do. I'm sure you do fucking care. Just like Elon Musk. You're going to get canceled. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, real quick, another thing. Can we please stop with the Ugandan knuckles shit? Some asshole in the Discord server took it upon themselves to make me as Ugandan knuckles. They literally made me as Ugandan. Drop a 333 in the live chat if you want to see what I look like as Ugandan knuckles. Well, it's not what I look like as Ugandan knuckles, but it's like they parodied the Ugandan. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's fucking weird though. I'm not even sure I want to put it on the screen. I'm not even sure I want it to be a part of this stream. No, I don't identify as a toaster, IDK in the live chat. Shut up. Some of you are just fucking awful. 1 second. I'm checking something before I'm making sure because I thought I came across the police number for actually, there is like a kind of internet division for police. 1 second. Yeah, there's a division for the internet. For the police. So just so you know. Remember that. Well, this is apparently CopperCab. With the tiger shirt and the classic hoodie. With the ginger beard. And this is, I guess, meant to be... I don't know what the fuck this is. I guess it's meant to be CopperCab. Let me see who did this so I know, in case I want to have them reported to the police. This was done by... this is in the art channel on my Discord server. Do not thumbs that up. Gen D's, seriously? No, I'm going to thumbs it down. Thumbs down. Everyone, do not go to the art channel on my Discord server and thumbs that up. Thumbs it down and let CopperBlit know that you don't get to, you can't mock me and get away with it.
I am cow, I am cow, I am cow.
What is this now? No, don't laugh at it, y'all. Hold on. 1 second, hold on. Copper Ginge, I identify as a cat, as trans species. I'm offended by such stipulations, you bigot. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't call me a bigot. I'm not a bigot.
You're a fuck.
I am not a fucking bigot. Go fuck yourselves. I don't even know what you're talking about, Copper Ginge. Basically, Chad, like this, 8. What is this? Why are you putting a penis? No, that is not how. You're trying. You know, your little scientific statements are like, I don't want to call them outdated because I'm not ageist, but like, seriously, you think people are born just from penises and I guess you've never heard of test tubes. Well, not test tubes, but I don't know. What the fuck is... This had 1 thumbs up a second ago. This had 1 thumbs up. Now it has 14 people have thumbed it up in the last, like, I don't even know how long. Don't thumbs it up. thumbs it down. Oh, whatever. Anyway, moving on. Disregard. Just ignoring the comment. Yeah, okay, look. Babies are also born. Look. I don't need to give y'all the birds and the bees story here, okay? That's not even the point of this. We're talking about emojis now, okay? What is unique? U-N-I-K-O. Unico gaming. U-N-I-K-O. I don't like how that sounds. Even though it's like Nico. K-O. But still. UNIKO Gaming super chatted $5 and they said, tell that to a woman that has had her period. Okay, men can have periods as well. So you need to just watch your mouth. Don't come on here and try to say that. And do not insinuate that only women can have periods. Men can have them too. Non-binary people can have them too. There's more than 2 genders. There's more than 3 genders. Tell that to a woman that has her period and carries a baby for 9 months. How rude and insulting is that to her, she, whatever. It's not rude. What, to say that men can get pregnant? Men can get pregnant, and so can other genders as well. Men, any gender. Well, not any gender, but the point is, y'all, please stop being fucking rude. Anyway, moving on. Let's... This is so fucking obnoxious. Ian Duke. Stop joining the Rotten Eggs! I have told you! I have told you to stop. I have told you, Ian fucking Duke, to stop it. Okay? Not okay. It's fucking... You're fucking rude and you're offensive. And I want you to... I want all of you who are thinking about joining the Rotten Eggs to think twice. Well, not think twice, just don't. Jackass. Look, we gotta get to a lot of these emojis, okay? I don't have time to talk about these fucking Ugandan Knuckles CopperCabs or memes that I didn't approve. Or these smart-ass comments. What I want to talk about, Brass Bus, is the emojis that should go and emojis that we need.
Is life.
So fucking
Trans
obnoxious.
people and prego men. More proof in 2022 that God makes mistakes and he's about as real as Santa Claus, Bigfoot, Cthulhu, and Ginger Souls. I won.
Brass Bus, you're a fucking bigot. Brass Bus, you're not allowed to comment on this stream again. That's it. That's it. You've lost. No. No, you've lost. You've lost. Brass Bus. And Cameron Walker, do not join the Rotten Eggs. Don't tell people to join the Rotten Eggs either. You're not cool if you join the Rotten Eggs. Jackass.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Oh my days. What in the fuck is this now? What is this? Oh, I'm glad that the bot didn't say that. Like a knee? Like, what is this? Like, for what? For skateboarding? For skating? Knee pads are good to have. Well, not knee pads are good to have, but, like, you don't want to...
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Ginger, who should have never been born. Gingers, who's
you're not my doctor.
Gingers, who belongs with floating turns in the fucking toilet bowl.
Having periods is the result of 2 things happening: a colon infection or a buffet night at a PF Chang's. Shut up, Copper! Shut up, Copper Ginge! You're not funny! You're not fucking funny, asshole! You're not funny, asshole!
I identify as Aubrey Slimebox. Each
no,
time
you don't
you
identify as my wife.
You are physically violating me. I am going to report you to the police because you have been touching me without consent with you a little schmeckle. It is very disgusting, CopperCab.
I just broke the fucking band hammer because of you, Diamond Dump Truck. I just broke the fucking band hammer because of Wait, does it fix? Oh, it does. Never mind. Never mind, I didn't break it. Never mind, I didn't break the fucking band hammer because of you, Diamond Dump Truck. You're a fucking idiot. You're not strong enough, prick. Shut up, Diamond Dump Truck. You don't identify as my wife's anything. Jackass.
You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm all Greg.
This is so so fucking annoying. Okay, you know what?
Join the rotten eggs, 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 join the rotten eggs.
Quit it! Don't join the rotten eggs!
In my pants, I can smell penis.
Jake from State Farm, I'm not even gonna read your comment. You're just an ignorant fucking bigot. Everyone, let's get to the stream. I need a moment. I need a moment. I need a moment before I start, because I've got all these emojis I've got to show. I had taken time to sit here and draw these emojis out, and I've taken emojis and I photoshopped them myself in an art app on my phone. I spent like 2 hours doing this before the stream. Correcting emojis, wokeifying them. I've wokeified. SJW, social justice. Social justified. Well, not social justified, but anyway, the point is I have corrected emojis that need correcting. I have created emojis that need to be added, and I have pointed out emojis that need to go. Okay, because they're bigoted and they're problematic. I've got maybe 20, 30 of them up here. I don't know exactly how many, but there's many to go through, and I need all of you to be on your best behavior for the next hour. Okay? Please, it is 9 o'clock. It's 9:02. I've been streaming for just over an hour and 1 minute. Okay? For the next hour, we've talked about pregnant men. Men can get pregnant. Now, for the next hour, we're going to cover the other topic, which is these emojis that I alluded to earlier, like the pregnant man emoji. All of you, please. I'm asking you. Well, no, I'm telling you. You are going to be on your best behavior. You are going to stop abusing the bot. You are going to respect me, and you're going to respect your fellow classmates, and you're going
It's
to be
all
respectful.
over now. Shrek leaves through my window. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
All right, what is Aubrey sending me? What the fuck is this?
Cameron.
What is this? Aubrey, why would you fucking... I'm done. I'm fucking done. No, it's really not funny though. But it's really not funny. No, it's really not funny though. It's not funny because I'm trying to teach an actual class right now, and I've already got enough issues with people fucking interrupting me. I'm not getting rickrolled too! Basically, Chad said, that's right, your little hammer got nothing on me. Shut the fuck up. I don't know the fuck you're talking about, Lil Hammer. Shut up, prick. Lil Hammer. Not a little hammer. It's a big hammer. Copper Ginge, I identify as most... I'm not going to read that comment out loud. That's fucking gross and offensive as well. Or anyway... So as all of you know... Let's out of this. So this is a recent thing. This was April 17th, just a few days ago, on, I'm sure, all of your favorite news channel, Fox News. iPhone update adds pregnant man emoji. Let me put my glasses on, my teacher's glasses that I've had for years now. And when I wear these, no one interrupts the streams, okay? These are not a symbol of authority, but these are, when I wear these, people respect me. People can see that I am a distinguished man. I'm wearing a polo. I'm wearing glasses. I am a professor. I'm a teacher. And I am teaching a class right now. I am the authority figure. I am the teacher. I'm the boss. If you are choosing to watch this stream, you are going to have to respect the rules that are a part of the stream. Now let's start the class now, the second part of the class. Okay, so on Fox News on April 17th, Fox News put out an article. iPhone update adds pregnant man emoji, other gender neutral cartoons. I don't know why they say cartoons, but anyway. Whatever. So, people are upset about it, okay? I don't need to read I don't like Fox News. I don't like Fox News. But, of course, you know, Elon Musk put his little shitty fucking tweet out, okay, talking about Bill Gates and, you know, what is it? Hold on, what's that? Elon Musk put this little tweet out, okay? Of course, he's a fucking bigot. Like that's not funny. That's not fucking funny. But I was thinking about it. I was like thinking about, well, emojis, you know, what emojis need to go? What emojis need to, you know, what emojis are we lacking right now for kind of a more woke, modern emoji language and a more socially conscious, more inclusive language? And so I've got a few examples I'm going to show with all of you here today. Okay, Catacombi. What, you said, what's good, Copy? Okay, first of all, my name's not fucking Copy, jackass. Well, not jackass, but, like, just don't call me that. My name is Copper. Mr. Copper. Mr. Copper to my students. You refer to me as Mr. Copper. You treat me with respect. Anyway, moving on. Disregarding Elon freaking Musk. Don't join the rotten eggs, folks. So, here's a few emojis that should go. So, obviously, the middle finger emoji, there's no reason why we should have a middle finger emoji. That's literally that literally means fuck you. That's a terribly offensive emoji, and that should be eliminated. So yeah, the white fist emoji. Well, is it just an emoji? Is it just an emoji? Again, I'm gonna ask y'all again for those of you who are maybe just now joining us. Well, I'm not gonna ask y'all again, but drop a woman one in the live chat if you see nothing wrong with this emoji. And just so we're clear, if you're dropping a woman one, I want you all to just think about it a little bit more though before you drop a woman one. Think about it. Drop a woman one if you think that this is an okay emoji. Drop a 333 if you think that there's something wrong with it. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders, if you are dropping a 333, well, I'm going to show you. If you're dropping a woman one, well, you should think again, because guess what, folks? It's offensive. It is incredibly fucking offensive. And I'm
the blue whale. I'm the blue whale. I'm the big, big, big blue whale.
I'm actually.
What kind of animal am I?
I'm in the middle of
F pronouns, butch baby,
oh, that's
ginger
offensive.
gringo,
That's
ginger
fucking
gringo,
offensive.
pronoun,
Do not say
men
F
don't
pronouns.
deliver babies, you sicko, big sicko, stinks like shit and diarrhea, bowl sounds go brum, put poo.
Are you done? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You're not fucking funny. No one thinks you're funny. You're offensive. Nobody wants to listen to your bullshit. What kind of a name is Pitchfork anyway? You know what? Just shut the fuck up. Do not say F pronouns, and don't say that in the live chat either. That's very offensive. Pronouns should always be respected. You don't bother showing up to any more streams. If you're going to say shit like that, don't show up to the streams. Okay? We don't want transphobes in the chat. Or on the screen. Anyway. It's not that we don't want... Look, listen. Okay, well, look. If you're a transphobe, it's not that I don't want you... It's difficult because I do... It's not that I... Okay, I don't want transphobes trolling in the chat. But it is good for transphobes to watch these streams. Because, even though I don't want them here, I do kind of want them to learn and I want them to grow and not be transphobic. It's not even that I want them to do any of that. I just want them... Okay. You know, I don't want anything to do. I don't want anything to do with Well, it's not that either, though, because I like to educate people, and I'm rehabilitating them, really. I'm making you smarter so that you become less hateful. A lot of ignorance, a lot of hate comes from ignorance. A lot of phobias, homophobia, transphobia, a lot of these, like, phobias and this hateful rhetoric comes from ignorance and just plain stupidity. So a lot of you people in the live chat that might be, transphobic, well, you're just very stupid. It's stupid to be a transphobe. It's not like you're just very stupid. Maybe you're just ignorant. I don't know. Maybe you're just an idiot. Maybe you're not even serious. I don't know. You know, just disregard all those comments. The point is, or don't disregard the comments. I don't know. Whatever. The point. Whatever. Just whatever. Let's just move on. All right, y'all. Look, I want to make sure. Here's what I want to do. Nobody likes a transphobe. Nobody likes a homophobe. Okay, but we do want people to get smarter and better. All right, y'all, and we want to educate these ignorant fucking idiots and make them into better people.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words.
Nobody likes transphobe.
Then you can sing along.
No, anyway.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
I want to get musked by Daddy Elon while Bill Gates watches and cries. By the way, try not to get so testy, Mr. Copper. It's not good for the baby.
Just shut the fuck up. I don't want these words on my fucking screen and on my face. From now on, y'all, none of y'all are allowed to use the robot. For the rest of the stream. I'm serious. Not another person. And I'm done reading and responding to these robot comments on this stream. I'm gonna try to dissuade you from doing that. So for the rest of the stream, if you use the robot, I'm not gonna respond to it unless it's like a positive, nice, and good comment. I might. I don't know. But I'm not going to read them. Or I'm going to try not to. I don't know. Because sometimes I'm going to have to react. Because I have to, you know, tell these people, call them assholes. Like, I don't want YouTube to think that I'm co-signing such awful rhetoric. Or other woke people. I need the woke people to know that I'm also woke. So if I see that kind of rhetoric, I have to be like, fuck you, you know? Saif Russia in the live chat super chatted Hong Kong $10 and said, "Why are you crying? You look like a lady." Shut the fuck up. That's a fucking sexist comment. No, shut up. Brass Bus could be wrong, but I think Elliot Page will get pregnant before Caitlyn Jenner or either of the Wachowskis. Prove me wrong. Shut with a little smug smile emoji. Shut the fuck up, Brass Bus. You're not funny. Jindies, I want to get musked by Daddy Elon while Bill Gates watches and cries. By the way, try not to get so testy, Mr. Copper. It's not good for the baby. I'm not fucking pregnant. Do I look pregnant to you? Wait, hold on. Am I pregnant? Wait, am I pregnant? Hold on. I might be pregnant. 1 second. Well, if I am pregnant, y'all don't need to be stressing me out. Not that you are stressing me out. I'm not stressed out. But, like... Aubrey! 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 Come here! Aubrey? I want to ask you a question. Yes. Am I pregnant?
Oh, I just felt a kick.
You just felt a kick?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
You're pregnant.
No, I'm not.
Oh my god, congratulations.
No, I'm not, Aubrey.
I felt it kick.
Get me a pregnant. Do we have any pregnancy tests?
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. No, that's a keto stick. That's a keto stick. Thank you. I've got a pregnancy test. Okay? I have a pregnancy test here. And here's what I can do. I can try this test. I'll try this test out tomorrow on stream, okay? I'll just turn around and I'll pee in a bucket, okay? I'll just pee in a bucket, and we'll watch it appear on stream tomorrow night. I'll hold the little stick up and we'll see the little lines on the screen here. It says 2 if you're pregnant, 1 if you are, okay? 2 if you're pregnant, 1 if you are. I don't know why it's not focusing. Down the bottom. So, maybe we'll see. Tomorrow night, we'll find out if CopperCab is pregnant. Pretty interesting stuff. Anyway. I obviously don't think I'm actually pregnant. I was joking, but then Aubrey was like, you might be. And she's a nurse. And she had this pregnancy test here, so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, look, is it okay? You know what? Drop a 111 in the live chat. Drop a 111 if I should use this pregnancy test tomorrow night on stream. It says rapid results. It says rapid results. That's pretty interesting. Clear response. Well, I could try that. That'd be interesting. Should I try it? Are there 1 or 2 of them? Is there 1? Whatever. Anyway, so that'll be interesting. That was ironic that we even had a pregnancy test. That's kind of fun. Let's see here. Copper Ginge. And basically in chat. Hold on. Penis, vagina. Penis, semen. If you're transphobic, it means you're no, I'm not going to respond to that. I'm not responding to that bigotry. Okay, so the white power emoji. Finally, let's get to some other ones. So these are some other emojis I think that are clearly offensive. So if you're, if you're holding, well, I'm not white, so I can do this. So if you're holding up a hand like this, like that, or that emoji, that is actually a white. That's kind of like a white power symbol. Because if you notice here, let me just show you, because I know a lot of you are stupid, so I'm gonna have to educate you here. So this thing, this forms a W. See the 3 fingers here? That forms a W, and this is meant to be a P. So the line with a circle. So your arm and a P, I guess, or whatever. So that actually forms a WP, and WP stands for white power. Well, it's not that. Hold on. It's not that WP stands for white power, but it's been. This is like some kind of a gang, not a gang symbol. It's not a gang symbol. It's like a, white people have co-opted this gesture that used to mean okay, and they have actually made that a racist symbol. It's really sad that white people have done. Well, not white people, but racist white people. Okay, because I don't want to say that all white people are racist. Okay, I don't want to, because I have white people in my family, and I know that they're not racist. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not white. I'm a ginger person. But anyway, let's just move on. Look, I'm not saying that all white people are racist. So it just sucks that racist white people have co-opted these emojis. Oh, it's not even that they've co-opted it. It's just like, it's not even that they've been co-opted. It's just like, these are clearly racist emojis. Here's another one, okay? And I put these pictures here. I put this. It's not that I put these here together, but I put this one. I put this here together. Anyway, so what I did was I took the moon emoji. The moon. That's supposed to be a moon. I put the moon emoji on this image with the actual moon. And I want you all to see the difference here, okay? The moon is not black. That's not what color the moon is. So this emoji below me here this is a problematic emoji. Because this is clearly a racist blackface emoji. Well, it's not that it's not that this is clearly a racist blackface emoji, but it's like, no, it's clearly, but it's like, it's just fucking problematic. It's clearly problematic. Can anyone else, like, I'm not the only one that, like, has noticed this, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's meant to be an eclipse moon. I don't know. You know, I don't want to think that Apple would do that or other emoji companies would do that, but, you know, I don't know. But, yeah, again, that moon emoji needs to just go. It's problematic and it needs to go. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you agree. Drop a 222 if you disagree. So here's another thing. So I put these two emojis here side by side. Just use the PNG and you put them on the same image. Do y'all see that this is meant to be, I'm guessing, a man and a woman, although I don't want to assume the genders of the emojis. Okay? Look. Look, clearly. Look. You see these two here? Do y'all see the problem? Do y'all not see the problem here? There's a man. Let's just say that this is a man emoji running and a woman emoji, okay? And look at that. More skin is showing on the female. The arms are showing. Long hair. Not tied in a bun or in a ponytail when she's jogging. No, she has to have her hair flowing in the wind. Not sexually. Okay, look. If you're a woman and you want to have your hair flowing in the wind, that is totally cool. Good for you. Hey, you go, girl. But, like, see the difference? Well, I'm not going to say you go, girl, because I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm a feminist. I respect women. So I'm not going to call you, like, I'm not going to say you go, girl. Well, I'm not going to say you go, girl. Like, okay, well, there's nothing wrong with saying you go, girl. Whatever. But, like, y'all get what I'm trying to say right now? This is problematic.
I'm the blue whale.
So when
I'm the blue whale. I'm the big, big, big blue whale. What kind of animal am I?
Excuse me?
Last message for the night.
I'm not a fucking whale.
If you somehow manage to get pregnant, I will hunt you down and forcibly abort that abomination from your misshapen body. Racism is a myth.
Racism is not a myth. And also, first of all, racism is not a myth. And second, and also, that's a fucking threat. That is a threat of physical violence. And I can actually have you reported. I can file an actual police report. I can screenshot this image of your message. And I can report you to the fucking police. That is a terroristic threat. That is a terroristic threat. That is a fucking that is a threat. Nobody in the live chat better laugh at that.
Taste me, try me.
It's not that it's a terroristic threat. No, it is. It actually is a terroristic threat, isn't it?
Like to scream.
Well, it's a threat, regardless.
Men cannot have babies. Men have penises.
Excuse me.
Did you
men
not
can
know
have
that?
babies. Actually, men can have babies. Men, women, and other genders can have penises. And you're just being a fucking moron. So don't did you not know that? No, actually, you're no, I know a lot of things. It's not that I didn't know. No, I know. You know what I know? That men can have babies. And men, women, and other genders can have penises. Did you know that men can have babies? Doesn't seem like you did know that. And I'm laughing at all of you in the live chat. David D, George Liquor, Mad number 8, Emperor Soul something, Soul SOL, like a sun, SOLD, Soldy Ace, or not Soldy Ace. What does that even mean? SOLD Ace, whatever. Eli Garza, all of you, I'm gonna laugh at you. No, I'm not actually gonna laugh at you because you're not funny, and I don't laugh at people. Because I'm respectful of people. Now, all of you, shut the fuck up and let me teach. So anyway, these emojis, so of course the man has more of their arms covered and their legs are more covered. And the woman here in the emoji, the running emoji, you can look on your iPhone if you have an iPhone or whatever. Short shorts and even a little slit right here to make sure that you can show even more the leg and the thigh. And the arms, you can even see is that under boob? I don't know if that's under boob or not, but like there's like the armpit, there's the arms, there's the more than like the long hair flowing in the wind. It's very fucking, they really try to go out of their way to sexualize the female. Not that very, but well, anyway. There's nothing wrong, by the way, with wearing stuff like this, by the way. If you're a woman and you want to dress like that, I'm not saying that you can't. Okay? Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I am pro-sexuality for women. I am pro-expression. Well, it's not that I'm pro-sexuality for women. And it's not that I'm pro-expression. Well, I am. It's not that I don't want to say I'm pro any, well, I'm pro-women. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm an SJW. Okay? And I say I'm a proud SJW. And I'm pro, freedom of expression. Just kidding. Not just kidding. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I'm pro freedom. Well, I am pro free. The reason I'm kind of back and forthing on this comment is because I don't know what the word pro in that context would mean. Like, necessarily, I don't want to seem offensive. Anyway, well, just disregard that comment. Just disregard all those pro comments. But the point is, I redid this emoji. So I went from that one to that one. Okay. And I did this in Photoshop or an art app. So drop a 111 in the live chat if you think that this is good. Okay, for the first one. Drop a 222 if you like this one more. Disregard all the pro comments, okay? Just disregard disregard the pro comments. Just disregard the pro comments from earlier. I don't want to say I'm pro anything right now. All right, y'all. So just disregard those comments. But so 111 for those. 222 for those, okay? Again, disregard the pro comments. I don't want to say I'm pro. I don't want to say. So many people should be dropping 222s right now. I like this one. I like this one more because it treats them more equally. Okay, again.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Base Giga Chad, Copper, I believe in science. Also, Copper, men can have babies. Well, men can have babies. Jackass, shut the fuck up.
Cameron.
Y'all, I told you to disregard the comments where I was talking about being pro this or being pro that. I'm not saying that I'm pro anything right now. All right, y'all? I said disregard those comments. You know what? I'll be right back. Y'all are pissing me off. I'm not having Gavin's baby winky dinks in the live chat. Fuck off.
I am cow.
Excuse me.
I am cow. I am cow. Hear me moo.
It is so funny that you are judging an emoji for revealing a woman's sin when you draw every woman in your big book with exaggerated knockers.
No, I fucking don't. I am so sick and tired of people saying that shit. What is so fucking... You know what? I'm gonna show you right fucking now. Let's just see the women in the big book. Is that exaggerated? There's Jindees. Is that exaggerated? Is there anything sexual about this? Is there anything sexual? Nuts raining from the sky. She says, I have a craving for clown nuts. Okay. And, well, he's a pervert. That's a clown. He's being a pervert. It's a squirrel. So nuts is not like semen. It's like, well, not semen. It's nuts. That's not sexual. There's nothing sexual about that. And I'll show you some others.
I am cow. I am cow.
Shut up!
I am cow. Hear me moo.
Dear Mr. Copper, do you think Chris Chan could have a baby? What about Christine West in Chandler? What about Chris's
I'm not
mom?
talking about
Is
them.
Christine's mom
I'm
a
not
lesbian
talking
since
about
she was
them.
with another
I'm
woman?
not
Do you think
talking
I did
about
the proper
them.
carrot training? I won.
Brass Bus, I'm not talking about them. Shut your mouth, Brass Bus. I'm not talking about those people. Here's Anthony B. Susan. You think that's exaggerated? Or anything sexual about that? No. I'm sure there are others. Hold on. Here's Satirist. Is there anything sexual about that? No. Nothing sexual about that. There's others. Exaggerated features. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Boobzooka? Well, I don't know about that one. That's just... It's their name's Boobzooka, but anyway. Well, there's others as well. There's Brooke. That's not exaggerated features. Alright, y'all? You think there's anything exaggerated about that? I mean, look, that in the corner it says, now that's respect. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So just shut up. I don't draw women, okay, with it. I don't draw women with exaggerated features. I am a feminist. Any fucking way. Moving on.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Basically, Chad, it's like, Copper, I have to agree with you. I guess you meant to say on this one. That drawing of Brooke is most likely spot on. Well, clearly other people don't seem to agree. Clearly people think that these are, like, disrespectful or something. Well, not clearly. I don't know if it's disrespectful or not. Whatever. The point is I'm a feminist, y'all. I don't sexualize women. Anyway, moving on. So this is obviously meant to be a kind of like a homophobic emoji. Because the guy's doing like the limp wrist, like, hey girl. Well, not like hey girl, but like, you know, it's like clearly there's some homophobia going on there, right? So that needs to go. So this emoji, what do you think about this emoji? Anybody? Any opinions on this emoji? What is that? That's the rainbow flag. So you would think that I would like this emoji, right? Well, I'm not mad at this emoji, but this is an emoji that needs to be updated. You see? This is the more up-to-date LGBT flag. In fact, there's even a more up-to-date flag now, but they've got the, so this is the LGBT flag now. So if they could just update that to include the new updates, that would be preferable. Well, not preferable, but that would be, you know, you want to update the flag. So, like if the American flag was updated, you know, you would update that for the iPhone, right? Or no? Well, obviously you would. You would update the flag. So this should be updated as well. This is the BIPOC. Well, not BIPOC, but like, I think Aubrey called it BIPOC, but I don't know what that means anyway. It says pronounced by, it says right here, over here on the right, pronounced BIPOC. Not BIPOC, but anyway, whatever. It's BIPOC, stands for Black, Indigenous, and People of Color. So here, we'll just...
We are looking at how to pronounce BIPOC. BIPOC. Pretty straightforward. The BIPOC Project. BIPOC.
So that's how you say that. So basically what that is, it's like a flag. It's like they've updated the flag to include those other things. So that's nice, right? That's a inclusive thing. That's an inclusive thing, and that's nice. So, but there's also another thing, though. Hold on. Pride flag BIPOC. And there's also a new one, though. There's this one. Hold on. New. So there's this one, apparently, now. So this is interesting. I'm sure you're all interested in this. What is this on the screen?
Penis, vagina. Penis, semen.
Golden golf cart. Hey, Copper, check out the memes in Discord. No. We're talking about something important right now that matters. No, get off of this. So this is the pride flag. So that's this emoji. Alright, that needs to be updated. It says it's getting another makeover. This time to be more inclusive of intersex people. Intersex columnist and media personality Valentino Vecchietti designed the new edition of the Rainbow Pride flag. The flag was officially what is unveiled? You mean unveiled? By the advocacy group Intersex Equality Rights UK in late May, but has since spread virally on social media. Happy Pride 2021 for our intersex inclusion campaign. Happy Pride 2021. For our intersex inclusion campaign, we'd like to share with you our new intersex inclusive Pride Progress flag. That's so nice. So check this out. Isn't that interesting? So I guess this is the intersex. I didn't know.
I created the intersex flag in 2013, and at the time, particularly at the time, but also, I mean, it's still an issue now. The kinds of images that people use to represent intersex people are, in my view, not a very good representation. So I wanted to create an image that people could use to represent intersex people without depending upon what I think are often misconceptions or stereotypes. I wanted it to be colourful, I wanted it to be vivid, and to stand out and look different to other ones. But I also wanted something that would have a real meaning. And the flag is a purple circle, and it's sat on a field of gold. The yellow comes from a story that Marnie Mitchell has told.
I made a documentary in New Zealand about me and my life, and it was called Yellow for Hermaphrodites. Me and my life, and it was called Yellow for Hermaphrodites. When I was born, the actual colour was lemon, but I decided it was yellow. So that's where I got that idea, and then went from that yellow for hermaphrodites. So it was a reclaiming. It was, this is our colour. This is nothing to be ashamed of. We can be out loud and visible. So we're not soft, murky lemon, we're bright yellow.
The circle is about us being unbroken, about being whole and complete. That's important because intersex people, we still suffer very many human rights violations. And it symbolizes the right to make our own decisions about our own bodies. So that's it. That's the intersex flag.
So that would be a cool emoji to add as well. Just, you know, straight up add the intersex flag. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool.
My name is Jeanette, and I'm 73. I think one of the most important things for me personally would be to have a passport where I could tick another box saying other. The flag represents to me spreading the light, if you like, so that people can come out of the darkness like myself and be proud to be intersex.
Wow. Uber, what the heck? The car company? That's interesting. That's interesting. Well, that's so cool, Uber, that Uber did that. Well, anyway, so anyway, so it'd be cool to update that emoji, right? iPhone adds pregnant man emoji, other general natural emoji, and new update, but internet is not happy. Who cares what the internet thinks? If the internet's a bigot, who cares? Next. So clearly, so we've recently got this update. So we now have the kind of gender neutral person, pregnant person, not just woman. And now we also have pregnant man emoji. So this is new. Now this is on the iPhone. So when people, you know, are playing with their iPhones and like looking at emojis, oh, they'll see pregnant men as well. So that helps to be more inclusive, and that's nice. So here's one thing. So apparently we're also, I think we're getting bearded women and more gender neutral emojis with beards as well. That would be good. I'm seeing the kind of female and the male kind of hair. It would also be cool to have, hold on, let me open that one previous tab up. It would be cool to have something more like this as well with beards. Kind of a more non-binary hair silhouette as well would be nice.
I am cow. I am
excuse me.
cow. Hear me moo.
Excuse me, I'm actually in the middle of talking and teaching a class,
In other
a lecture.
words, the hermaphrodite flag. I say we burn it because why should we pander to a
Blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna blah, 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 blah. Disregard that comment. Disregard that comment. Disregard that.
Use them
blah,
for
blah, 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 blah,
Weird
blah,
ass
blah, blah,
mutants
blah,
of
blah.
nature. Fuck
Blah,
LGBT
blah, blah.
facts.
Blah,
The
blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. That's an awful comment to say. That is an awful thing to say. That is so disgusting and just reprehensible and bigoted and wrong and offensive. You take your hateful rhetoric, you take your bigotry, and get the fuck out of this class. Fuck you. Piece of shit. So anyway, it'd be cool to have some other emojis with beards as well. And I'm gonna talk about beard emojis in a moment further, because I've actually drawn some where I've added on to another emoji. I'll show you all in a second here what I'm talking about. It would be great, though. What the heck is happening with my headsets? There we go. It's not gonna be great, but like, okay, so anyway, so there's those emojis. And then we've also got the vaccine emoji. So that's cool, because we want to promote, you know, vaccines. That's good. Vaccines are good for you. Well, maybe not all. Well, vaccines are good, right? So before, I guess I had the red blood emoji, and that's like, ugh, you know? Well, now we've got more cleaner. Well, not cleaner, because blood can be, you know, whatever, but like, I'm not saying it's dirty, but it's like, because, you know, to have blood is, you know, that's a human thing. I mean, you're a human, you have blood, whatever. There's nothing wrong with blood. Anyway, I mean, we have, I think we have the period emoji, which is awesome. It's very awesome that we have a period emoji, by the way. Well, it's not weird. It's not that it's awesome. Anyway, so there's that emoji, and it's been updated. So there's obviously what we're lacking here. So what you saw earlier, you see these, right? And if you ever go on your iPhone, you look at the emojis. We've got plenty of emojis, right, with beards, right? Perhaps. We don't have any emojis with bald. Bald emojis with beards. Bald with beard would be a wonderful emoji to add for more inclusivity. Look, I helped us get ginger emojis. Well, we need bald emojis with beards, okay? And not just for one type of person. Now, I added these beards as well on this one, okay? It's not that I added the beards as well on this one, but, like, I just opened up an art app and I just drew on some beards on here. So, bald women with beards. Bald non-binary people. So, maybe you're non-binary, but you want to have a beard. You know, different races. Gingers. You know, having a ginger race. Maybe a ginger non-binary person with a red beard. That would be cool. Isn't that fun? It shouldn't be that hard to add these, y'all.
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger. You better run. I watch your soul. I'm just a pale freckled ginger.
Blah blah blah. I'm not even.
Fuck facts. 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 Fuck facts.
Shut up.
Fuck facts.
Shut
Fuck
up.
facts.
No,
Fuck facts.
I don't want your comment on my screen.
Fuck facts. Fuck facts. Fuck
I don't want your comment on my fucking screen. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you, dude.
This
You're
is
a
my
fucking bigot.
happy song. I like to sing it all
Anyway,
day long.
let's just disregard these fucking
I'll teach you the words.
Dude,
then
okay.
you can sing along.
Basic Chad, Diamond Dump Truck, Titanium Taxi, and any other class clown that is trying to interrupt this stream, you need to stop. What is this now? Titanium Taxi, you don't notice a whole lot of new ginger emojis or women with penis emojis, do you? What are you talking about, Titanium Taxi? Just shut the fuck up. I don't know if you're trying to be a bigot or a smartass or not. I don't know what you're even trying to say. I don't even know what you're trying to say. Anyway, look at these. So wouldn't these... Drop a 111 in the live chat if you think that these would be awesome to add to the iPhone. Wouldn't that be great? So not just that one, but adding these as well. So another emoji that I thought was interesting was the birthday cake emoji. Now, if you noticed, it only has 3 candles. I mean, this is a little ageist, because people are a lot older than 3. And so I just, for a quick example, I just very quickly added some more candles on here. I didn't even count them, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 emojis right there. You can add up to, like, you know, maybe add like a little slider underneath the emoji thing, right? So you can just like click and drag, and it'll have like a little number. It'll tell you how many are there. You just click and drag how many candles you want to add. Maybe like up to like 120 or something like that, you know? or 150. I don't know. And that way, there's, you know, you can, when you send someone a happy birthday cake, you can have the actual number of candles that goes on their cake. Inclusivity. Let's not be ageist. You know, people shouldn't be ageist. People shouldn't be fat shaming. I added a few more notes as well on here. It says here, wrestling emojis, no trans women versus cis women. For the wrestling emojis. What's that about? I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, let me just show you real quick. Wrestling women emojis, okay? So, if we just go here, you can scroll down. So, there's these, wrestling. Okay, so here, I'll just type in, and then there's people wrestling. All right. People wrestling. And so it's like, wouldn't that be nice to have some other kind of, you know, some other genders? See, more variety. Let's see what else is there. Okay, so there's no bronze or silver emojis for the trophies. If you type in trophy, there's only a golden trophy, which is like problematic, I noticed, because if you type in trophy, there's golden. How far do we need to scroll down here? Well, anyway. Oh, wait, do I click it? Here we go. So there's the golden trophy. Like, what the heck is that about? What the heck is that about? Why, so you don't want a silver emoji or a bronze emoji? Or like a bronze trophy? It says here, no bronze or silver emojis, promotes first only. Problematic. I mean, there should be, you know, a participation award emoji. Like a participation trophy. Wouldn't that be cool? You know? There should be, okay? There should be a participation award emoji.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
I'm talking right. I'm in the middle of a class right now. Dear Mr. Copper, you know what else is triggering? Eye colors are not properly represented by these racist emoji fucks. They do need to add more. Hey, you might be joking or you might be sarcastic. I don't know if
you know what that is. I saw Greg's vagina.
They should add more eye colors.
Vagina. I'm all Greg.
Excuse me. I am trying to teach
Class may be ending soon enough, but
don't
won't stop me from
use
saying
the fucking
gay,
bot!
gay violent Uyghurs, gay extortionist Uyghurs, lot lizards,
I'm
filthy
not
pig, goinkers, money insert, toinkers, lazy bum
Not
Uyghurs, gay,
listening.
gay,
Not
booty,
listening to your
crap,
bullshit.
range, rang,
Not listening to
orange,
your bullshit.
chalapa.
Not listening to your bullshit.
You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I
Not
go
listening to
some
your
more.
bullshit.
I like exploring. I'm Caillou. So many.
I'm not gonna repeat. Look, I'm not listening to. Look, Ginger Ale is racist. You don't get to use the bot for the rest of the stream. Stop. You're cut off. Pineapple Under the Sea. After watching this stream and hearing everything you said, I'm 100% sure you have autism. First of all, you don't even know me offline. And first of all, you're saying I'm 100% sure you have autism. Like, that's a bad thing? Even if I had autism, there's nothing wrong with having autism. And you trying to use, like, you're trying to, like, you know what? First of all, I don't have autism. I don't. have autism, all right? I don't have autism, but you know what? It's not all right to act like having autism is a bad thing. It's not all right to do that. It's offensive, and you're being ableist. All right, there's nothing wrong with being on the spectrum. There's nothing wrong with having autism. All right, people don't choose to be born that way, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with having autism. And so you sitting there and trying to say that you're 100% sure because of the things I say, like you're insinuating that you don't agree with all the things I say. Like the things I'm saying are so ridiculous. So I must have autism. No. It's not that I must have autism. I don't have autism, and there's nothing wrong with having autism. There's nothing wrong with having autism, and if you're out there and you have autism, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being autistic. All right? Don't use that as some kind of insult.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl?
I'm reading right now. I'm reading notes right now, so everyone needs to shut up. I'm talking right now. I'm talking right now. I'm still reading my notes. I'm still reading my notes. BBM donated $2 and said there should be a woman with a black eye emoji if they have two eyes black. Wait, what? If they have two black eyes, you mean to say? Not two eyes black. You mean if they have two black eyes, you had to say something twice? Oh, that's fucking. Oh, so now you're talking about abuse. So BBM is making woman abuse jokes. That is incredibly fucking offensive. Don't put your shitty fucking ignorant comment on my screen again. I don't want your bullshit on my fucking screen. BBM,
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on the...
You're not allowed to comment on these streams. You're not allowed to. Cameron Walker, so you're saying you want every single variation of every single emoji in existence to allow for proper representation for every and any kind of man and woman, child, teenager, or adult. That's insane. Literally insane. And then they said RTARD. I'm not going to read that out loud. It's not insane. It's not literally insane. You're a fucking moron, Cameron Walker. So just shut up, all right? You're just being a smug prick. And I didn't say that I wanted every single variation. I'm just saying that there should be more inclusivity. Winky Dinks in the live chat super chatted too and said, I hope you and Gavin are proud your baby... Me and Gavin are not having a baby boy, all right? Stop saying that. I'm not pregnant with Gavin's child. Shut up. I'm going to take this pregnancy test tomorrow on stream, tomorrow night. So if you want to stop by tomorrow night and check that out, I'll be doing that. Anyway, so we should have participation trophy emojis. I do know that we have a golden, silver, and bronze medal emoji, but we should have trophies as well. And we should also have participation award emojis. That would be good. Please do not laugh. Please do not put laughing emojis in the live chat. That can be offensive. Make ginger, some ginger teacher emojis. Maybe some gingers with like a turban. Maybe gingers with like professor or like police or doctors or construction workers or other careers, having more, having more like, race options. Well, not race options, but, like having a ginger version of these things will be cool. The painting nails emoji. So I'll just show you that real quick. Painting nails. So the nail polish emoji. If you scroll down, you'll notice that you're going to see a lot of pink. The Apple one for the iPhone. Pink. Samsung. Pink, a kind of pinkish tone. Google red, whatever. So, have you seen a single... Oh, LG has a kind of a blue tone. Pink. More reds and pinks. So, the majority is pink and red, right? Well, it would be nice to have some other colors as well. There's a note here that says, painting nails pink. Only women can paint nails? Like... No. Other genders can paint their nails too. And not everybody wants to paint their nails pink. And like, you know, it's like that kind of, it's like the idea that like pink is a feminine color. No, pink. Colors are not like, colors don't need to be assigned to genders. You know, pink can also apply to male. Blue can apply to women, but also other genders as well. Pink does not stop perpetuating like women wear pink. Well, I'm not saying to stop perpetuating. I don't know. Just stop making it like only women wear pink, okay? Other genders can wear pink too. Like, have other, well, you know, just disregard all those gender comments. The point is, or don't disregard the comments. I don't know. The point is, have other colors for nails, okay? For nail polish. Brass bus. Thank you, teacher, for reminding me. Add intersex people, hermaphrodites, to the list of. I'm not gonna read that comment out loud. That's fucking offensive. How are these comments getting fucking approved? Anyway, disregard that comment. Brass bus is a fucking idiot, bigot, homophobe. Oh, families. What about Octomom? So, if you type in family on, if you like families, there's all kinds of families, right? So these are different variants. Family, man, girl, woman, boy. We'll just, here, I'll just, for example, we'll do, woman, girl. So here's one of the family variants, right? Well, do they only have it so you can only have 2 kids on these emojis? Like, what is that about? Why not have well, and this, by the way, we don't want to just assume, what does it say? Oh, well, it says woman, so we're not assuming their gender. So woman, girl. Why can't that woman have 8 girls? Why can't she have 8 kids? Or not even 8. It doesn't have to be 8. It can have 3. They can have 3 kids instead of 2. Anyway, just some more, you know, some more variants like that. I also noticed something else. Pill. If you type in a pill, here's the one that pops up. Pill. A pill emoji. Capsule pill. Well, not capsule pill, but like Apple, Google, Samsung, Microsoft, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Skype. Look at them all. Do you notice anything? They all have the color red, except one. I don't even know what that is. Red. Red pill. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? A red pill emoji? So they have red on the pill, but not blue? So is this like a racist thing? Well, it's not. I don't mean like, is this like a racist thing? But like, it's not. Okay, a red pill does not mean racist, but at least I don't think it does. But, you know, like the whole like, are you red pilled, based bro? Or not based bro, but like, you know, they say like red pilled or whatever. Well, it'd be nice to have a blue pilled emoji as well. And other color. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'm, I don't know. Anyway, the point is, y'all, you know, we need to have more emojis, okay? We need to get rid of the racist ones. Okay? There's no need to have one of these on there. That doesn't need to be an emoji. These don't need to be but then, you know, it would be cool to have like this as an emoji. But anyway, I don't know. The point is, no, I don't think there is a freckles emoji, Jindies, and that's another thing. We should have some other, you know, they have other skin tones. Where's the ginger one? Where's the one with the freckles? Where's the skin tone with the freckles on the emojis? Anyway, that's not very inclusive, is it? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you've all had a great night. Well, it's not I hope you've had a great night, but well, if you had a great night, that's good. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be trying this pregnancy test tonight or tomorrow night on stream. Maybe I don't know if I can do it in here or not. I don't want to pee in a bucket, but anyway, whatever. And we'll check that out tomorrow, and we'll maybe do some other stuff on stream. I don't know. Join the Discord server, discord.gg/CopperCab. The link is in the bottom of the description. And right on. Rock and roll, y'all.